Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Well, with star names and new faces, both on the pitch and on the bench, let's hope for a more attractive, competitive and unpredictable.
And the finish!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Richarlison showed...
Has a pop! Kudo. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Richarlison. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Richarlison has got himself a free kick. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
It's got through. Goes for goal! Shooting chance! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. It's a loose ball. Brings it forward. Gabriel. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, they can break here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Richarlison. Played back in. Richarlison. He's gone for it! A real chance and a real let-off.
Tottenham were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Bentancur. Can he find a finish now? Tries a shot! Plays it out to the wing. Well, the season here is off to a flyer. 1-1 already. He gets past his man. Martin. He's left his man. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And that's been levered clear. Kelly. He's got options out wide. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Bentancur. Now the counter. He's played him through. Gets away from his opponent. Hoists it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Played out to the right. Oh, that's a fine challenge. OD. Tries to get it forward quickly. That had to be more accurate. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. OD. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead...
Richarlison! Richarlison! And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Richarlison. Xavi. Well positioned to make that interception. OD. Breaks on here. Over to the left. Gets it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Van Bouten. He's got through. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Pedro.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Gabriel. Gabriel. Gets into some space. And it's point shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Well, it has been pretty tied up to now. 1-1. Vieirinha. Xavi. And that's sprayed out wide. Ball's out on the left now. Played into space out wide. Bentancur. Forward it goes. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Pedro. Kudo. Pedro. And the counter is on. Oh, sweet feet. Cuts it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chooses to go back.
Tottenham showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that's a throw.
Tottenham merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's come loose. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Saka, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. And it's played forward. Defender's on the back foot. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Missed by a fraction. Forward it goes.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Has a pop! And they've been caught out here. Turns and goes back. Hoists it forward.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Final seconds, this has to be it. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Oh, surely! That's good defending, very good defending. And the referee brings it to a close. Tottenham are held on the opening day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, a draw is never a bad thing on the opening day of a new season because some new players trying new methods, so not losing helps confidence while all that begins to bed in.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. Goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Bentancur. Pedro. Xavi. Janssen. It's a promising ball. Holland. Now the counter. He's made sure that that won't get through. Vieirinha. Xavi. Just brushed off the ball there. Richarlison. Turns and goes back. And it's got through. Xavi! And they've been caught out here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Tottenham have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Cocu! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Repelled by the keeper. There are a few waiting for it.
Tottenham have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
And help's available out wide. Vieirinha. Breaks on here, and it's Bernardo Silva. Foden battles to win it back. Forward it goes. Goes for goal! He's scored! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Timely intervention. Hoists it forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Has a hit! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Plays it out to the flank. Vieirinha. Xavi. Janssen. Ruben Dias does well there, alert. Kovacic. Oh, he's broken through. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Bentancur. Kudo, foot in. Koku, dashing forward at pace. Now it's Kovacic. Distat. Xavi. He's got options out wide. Lovely feet. It's come loose. And it's played forward. Regardless of the outcome, it is. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. One that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. No foul, says the referee. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Foden, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Foden is fouled. Has he picked him out? And the shot!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept, so...
Hits one! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
We've got a corner here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Xavi. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Away from immediate danger. Richarlison. Tries to get it forward quickly. That intervention was very necessary. Has a goal! No mistake!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hoists it forward. Bernardo Silva. Manchester really looking like men possessed. They need to if they want to win it. Distat. Xavi. Richarlison! And the follow-up! He scored! And the comeback is complete! Donnarumma did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned.
Has a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Massive leap! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Foden. He's had a go!
Manchester have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And he's onside. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. And the counter is on. Koku. Gonzalez. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester beaten on opening day, and maybe just a little short of sharpness. Still, time is on their side, all is far from lost. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The ultra-modern home of Arsenal, a symbol of their class, their timeless sophistication. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a
Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Manchester have an early lead. Good start. Bernardo Silva. Right through the middle. Timely intervention. Played out to the right. Rice. Gabriel. Could be a chance here. Oh, robust challenge. Ake drives it forward. Chambers. Plays it out to the wing. Shot, a goal! He has done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Tries a shot! Trying to get there. shooting chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first.
Has a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Could move up a gear here. Now surely! Has it out wide now. Saka. Saka tries a pass forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. Hoists it forward. Rice. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Back to the keeper and try something new. Saka. And it's played forward. Ruben Diaz sticks in a foot to win it back. Reisiger. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva goes looking. Manchester have it back and they can go again. Tries to get it forward quickly. That intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. And we've reached half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Already up and running for the second half. Reisiger. Out to the right, a real chance to break. Going through. Yep, it's a corner. Has a pop! Back of the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Donnarumma did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, that's great awareness, full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
So we have a breakthrough, now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back, they are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Over to the left. Surely shoots! It's offside, yes it is. Hoists it forward. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Ruben Dias does well there, alert. Ake. Reisiger. He's had a goal! Sticks it away!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Bernardo Silva was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Bernardo Silva. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and
chance!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Ruben Dias gets into the right position to intercept. He's made sure that that won't get through. Martin.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's in!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
There are a few waiting for it. Martin. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's played forward. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And it's been taken straight back. Martin. Back into the middle. Well positioned to make that interception. Bernardo Silva goes looking. Chambers. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The Emirates, which has become such a fine landmark, a part of the North London scenery. And as you can see, we've already started here. A reminder, lest you need it, that this is first against second, and the expectation... Chance!
He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Out to the left it goes. Vieirinha. Xavi.
Tottenham have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Bentancur. Vieirinha! Driving on, he could shoot here. That'll be a corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's gone a long way up and away. It's a throw. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Pedro. Oh, not quite. Chambers. Rice. Still goalless at the moment. OD. Played out to the right. OD. Merino. Now a chance to break. Xavi. Vieirinha. Tottenham disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Solanke. Rice takes control of it and he's on the move. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Well, that had to be more accurate. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. It's one! Vieirinha just brushed off the ball there. Defenders on the back foot. Pedro. No goals as yet. Gets into some space. Nicely controlled. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Going through. Receives it from behind. Rice. Cut out in the nick of time. Xavi. Hoists it forward. Solanke. And Solanke! And the ball's come out! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're already into the second period. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Solanke. Looking to get within range. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's through, now is he in? Bentancur. Xavi. Solanke. Solanke is flagged offside.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Solanke. Oh, he's found him in... Has a hit! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Tottenham draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Distant. There are a few waiting for it.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Oh, the ball's come loose!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Xavi. And he's cut it out. Plays it out to the flank. Forward it goes. He's got away. Shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Pedro. Solanke. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
That'll be a throw. Pedro. Neither side really getting hold of the ball.
Tottenham are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Rice plays it forward. Rapidly approaching the end. The undefeated run now looking all but over.
Yeah, it's very much looking that way, but
what?
Well, what I'm trying to say, Peter, is that recent form and confidence levels, that might say otherwise. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that it's hard, but if anyone's going to turn it...
Has a pop! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vieirinha. Solanke, and the shot! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Simplicity itself.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Tottenham could not have picked a better top. And time is up. Well, you can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome to you wherever you are. No doubt this is the standout fixture of the round, and I hardly need to tell you why. The atmosphere here is remarkable. A genuine sense of theatre, drama. It is akin to the eve of a coronation, with the coronation proper to follow after the final whistle. A point would earn them the crown. Easy work for the team that has been the best side in the league this season, or so you would think. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, truly to understand how these players are feeling before kick-off, who better to ask than someone who has been there? Jim Beglin.
Well, let me cast my mind back, Peter. The dressing rooms I was in, the first point was not to mess up and make the game harder than it needs to be. So if you can go mistake-free for the opening period of the match, it offers the chance to go at it with one huge collective effort to do what needs to be done. No excuses, no regrets, but you must not trip up early on.
The action has already started. Champions-elect, hoping to become the champions for real. Perhaps this is the day when the wait finally ends. And he's whipped it in low. Defender's on the back foot. Holland. He's making good use of his... He'll try from distance. Just a whisker away. Tottenham, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Has he picked him out? Distat. Vieirinha. Bentancur. It's a great ball. He's come in hard. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And it's been... has a pop! Goalkeeper's ball. Bentancur cuts it out. Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, shooting chance! And out to safety. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Chance is coming thick and fast. It's another set piece. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bentancur is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Manchester have it back and they can go again. Manchester are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Tries to get it forward quickly. There's a long ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Mateu. And it's played forward. Goes for it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Brought forward. What does he try from here?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Into the channel. Ball's out on the left now. There are a few waiting for it. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. He's gone for it!
Well, he probably expected to do a lot better considering the position he was in.
Koku. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Bentancur. Ruben Diaz gets into the right position to intercept. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Tottenham clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Koku. Reisiger. Bernardo Silva. Janssen. Now the counter. And he's on his way! Fiorina. Just brushed off the ball there. Holland. Reisiger. Real chance! Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Hoists it forward. Richarlison. Bentancur goes looking. Holland. And it's Bernardo Silva. Forward it goes. Gets the better of his man. Richard shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. Xavi. And the break is on. Holland. He's gone for it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Up to meet it! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. He's had a shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Get the better of his opposite number. No question, that's a foul. Going through. Has a goal! Hoists it forward, and the counter is on. Richarlison. Richarlison. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Tottenham showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Vieirinha. Richarlison. He's got it, and he's got time. And he's cut it out.
Tottenham merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's had a goal! He's looking, and they've been caught out here. Goes to finish!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Foden plays it forward. It's come through.
Going for goal! Yes, he's done it! And surely that has won the day!
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Pete.
Ruben Dias with the foul.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Decent hit from there.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That is terrific skill.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Stones. Ruben Dias. And that is that. Tottenham are beaten. It is not the result they needed. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, look, Peter, no matter what the circumstances, in my career there was always a call for ending the season on a winning note. Go out on a high.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been shapes to shoot! Nordtveit. Gabriel. Forward it goes. Goes for goal! Away from him, and the shot! Gabriel. OD. Nordtveit. Saka looking to run onto it. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And the finish! And the second time! They've scored! Simplicity itself.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've played the...
Hits one! It's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk. As cunning as it comes.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Goes long. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Nordtveit. Plays it out to the flank. Reisiger. Manchester disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rodri, and it's played forward. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of...
Big chance! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Manchester take the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Nordtveit tries to get it forward quickly, and he's real chance! It's broken loose. Rice. Foden with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line.
He's had a shot!
Holland. Hoists it forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Hoists it forward. And has a pop! It's in! And they're at
in double quick time.
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Rodri tries to get it forward quickly. Not Veit. OD. Not offside that time. And it's played forward. Not Veit. Forward it goes. There is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Cut out in the nick of time. Kovacic goes looking. It's a good foot in there. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Keeper's got good distance on that. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Going through. Can he shoot? Hoists it forward. Chance to break. Gets the better of his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Not Veit. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Battles to win it back. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Played out to the right. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. And the flag has stayed down. Forward it goes. OD. Now surely goes for goal! This could fall anywhere. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Holland. He's got away. It's a loose ball. It's come loose. Out to the right. Breaks on here. He's left his man. He's through. And he's there to cut it out. Chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Nordtveit. OD. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brings it forward. And he's cut it out. Kovacic drives it forward. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Could move up a gear here. So not long left in this now. It cannot be long now. Their crowning moment is imminent. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. OD. That's the through ball. He gets past his man, shoots! And the lead is extended still further. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Manchester blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And that is that. Chelsea stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity.
Pedro! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
And the defence can get it clear. And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
Vojinovic. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Badiashile. Fernandez.
Done very well to intervene.
Berger. Kusha.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Going through. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Good take, and he's had a look. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sterling.
Kenny.
Forward it goes.
Sterling. No goals as yet.
Has a pop! And the ball's come out!
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
He's there to receive it. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And he's on, shot at goal! Goal!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, shooting chance!
Chelsea are trailing by the first goal here on opening day.
Lovely bit of skill. Chance to shoot.
Pedro Neto.
Turns and goes back. Dashing forward at pace.
Vojinovic.
Decent looking ball. He could be in here. It's got through and shoots. He scores! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, that always looked the likely...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. A long
ball, but not especially accurate. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. James. Pedro Neto. That's a promising ball. Foucher. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pumps it into the area. Massive leap! There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, good interception. Cambiasso. Badiashile plays it forward. And now they can launch a counter. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's come loose. Hoists it forward. Tennant. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Sterling. Pedro Neto. Now a chance to break. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Sterling. He's had a shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Kenny. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's played forward. Tennant. It's a great ball, and the flag has stayed down. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Pedro Neto. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Played out to the right. He's got options out wide. It's broken loose. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Out to the right. He's got away. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Keeps everyone guessing. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Time for a change in personnel. Sterling. Big chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good ball, it's found its target. Has a hit! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Forward it goes. Sterling is onto it and can take it up. Pedro Neto. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Just never going to miss.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever. Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Real chance!
Coucher. Berger. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Plays it back. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. There's the shot! Pedro. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea have gone down in the opening game here. A big disappointment. Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past, we are all equals.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
The action has already started. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And he's there to cut it out. Goretzka decides to play it back. Davis. Goretzka. Gnabry.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Willian. Defending of the desperate... He's had a goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Gets up to head it! He's delivered all right!
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no sledge.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So what can they conjure from this one? And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides.
And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
And he's produced a beauty. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Kane. Real chance! Gargano. Now the counter. Looking to force his way through. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Willian, out towards the flank. He's left his man, tries to pick out a teammate. And that has been cleared. Palmer.
And the finish!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Kane gets it out to the wing. Kane has a pop! Fernandez. Palmer. Munich need him. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Muslera. And here's Kane. Oh, the ball's come loose. Forward it goes. He's got options out wide. Well positioned to make that interception. Fernandez. Willian! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Pantovic. Tar. Now it's Kane. Hits one! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Munich produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in. How would you review the first half?
Munich were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Already up and running for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Gets away from his opponent. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gnabry. Kane. Shot a goal! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Instead. Willian. Muslera. Plays it out to the flank. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Stankovic. Gets it back.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Pantovic. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Tries a shot! Taken with style! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Munich, massive leap! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's had a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
That's gone a long way up and away. He's through, it's one-on-one. Big chance! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. He's gone for it! He's scored! Into the lead once more!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Munich making another change here.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He gets past his man. Kane has a pop.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Oh, good take in a good area.
Chelsea are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Plays it back. Striding forward, facing goal. Looking for a corner. He's gone for it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Could try cutting inside here. And he's cut it out.
Munich need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Bender. Chalobah. Fernandez. Palmer. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Goretzka. And here's Kane. Played out to the right. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Referee has just said play on. Davis could move up a gear here. Cuts it out. And that's it. They have slumped to defeat in the opener. Anything but the start they craved. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is terrific to be here in the foothills of the Alps at this most notable of modern stadia, the home of Juventus. The action has already started.
And the shot! There it is!
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Munich grab an early lead. Good start. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's been taken straight back.
Shapes to shoot! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Muslera. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
He's off, but has a hit! He scored!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And the counter is on. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Eliseu. Help's available out wide. Diaz. Played out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Going through. Now hits one!
They've done it! And this is getting better and better.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Pennant. Thuram Ulien. Eliseu. He's played him through. An uncompromising challenge. Locatelli. And now they can launch a counter. He's made sure that won't get through. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to increase the lead. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Gets good distance on it.
He's gone for it!
And he's straight offside. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cuts it out. And it's half-time here. So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as Test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Knocks it away.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Surely a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Timely intervention. A real chance to break. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Gets it back.
Munich have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Has a goal! It's in! Right back in the game!
Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Tennant.
It's come through.
Kane plays it out to the wing.
Kane.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
And now the breakaway. Out to the right.
Bajinovic.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And he has been fouled there. Tennant.
He's got away. Hits one! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Forward it goes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Munich are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too. Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And here's Kane. He's through the middle. Gets into some space. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Gileson. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Well read, he sorted that out.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
A chance! Chance!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Thuram Ulien, out to the left it goes. It's come loose.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Davis, over to the left. The final seconds now. Diaz. Good ball. It's Kane! He slid it through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. Truly, this really is a quite wonderful stadium, located here at the foot of the Alps. The action has already started. Kenny. Cuellar tries to get it forward quickly. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Good idea, just poorly executed. Referee's given a throw. He's out once more. Turns and goes back. Going for goal! missed it.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
He's got away. He's had a shot. And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Instead. Chelsea are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it. And yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's played forward. He's in, and the shot! They score! Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Loses it. Chelsea have yet another dead ball chance. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And out to safety. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Out to the left it goes. Instead. Forward it goes. Plays it long. Floated through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cuts it out. Kalou. Hoists it forward. He's through. Fernandez. Palmer. Pedro! Knocks it away. Goes for goal! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And I'll tell you, the chest control was the key component there. That enabled the shot.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Well read, he sorted that out. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
William. Cut out in the nick of time. Locatelli. Oh, good interception. There's the end of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more.
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. That was travelling. Cambiasso. Tennant. Devic. Shapes to shoot! Fernandez. Needed a better pass there. What a ball this has turned out. Devic! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he's there to clear it. That intervention was very necessary. Palmer. Willian. Gested. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Locatelli gets it back. Caicedo. Palmer. Willian. Gargano. Kenny. Chance to break. Shoots! Gets good distance on it. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Lovely feet. Battles to win it back. A real chance to break. Out to the right. And he's cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's through, now is he in? Shot at goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Keeper's ball. Devic. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Forward it goes. Cambiasso. Tennant. 75 minutes played. Gets away from his opponent. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Chelsea merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Lovely bit of skill.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Devic. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Timely intervention.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And it's played forward. Palmer. It is now or never. Time is against them. He's there to receive it. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Willian. Cut out in the nick of time. Kimmich plays it forward and helps available out wide. It's a Kane! He's done very well to get to that.
Kane simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Chalobah. Gested. Palmer. Receives it from behind. Look at the defender bombing forward. Well read, he sorted that out. Turns and goes back. Willian! Defending of the desperate variety. Played back in. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Gested.
Looking to force his way through. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Ginter. And he's straight offside. Lambert. Chance to break. Willian. So it is still 0-0.
Brings it forward. Oh, he's caught in or out. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
And so we have the first set piece of the game.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Fernandez!
And it's played forward. And it's Guerrero.
He's in space and looking for options. Gets the better of his man. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Chelsea faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it! 1-0. He was just never going to miss.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
Munich have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from...
Hits one!
Caicedo.
A real chance to break. Well weighted. Oh, real chance! Tries to get it clear. It's bounced out! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Now it's Kane. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Now it's Gnabry. Ginter.
Caicedo.
Palmer. Lambert. Forward it goes. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Now it's Kane. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Willian. He spotted the run and has a goal! And that'll be the last act of the first half.
There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave.
It's Kane! Oh, my word, that is fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Munich take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
It's a fine challenge, and it goes his way. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward, and that's sprayed out wide. He's got options out wide. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. It's found its way to him. Chooses to go, goes for goal! And he's there to clear it. Goretzka spreads it towards the left. Kimmich plays it out to the flank. Now it's Kane.
Munich have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Over to the left. Guerrero. Goretzka. Back into the middle. Kimmich pings it out wide. Looking to go deep. Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And that has put paid to that. Hits one! In he goes again! And the follow-up! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Kane was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Gnabry! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Willian. And it's played forward. Ginter. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out towards the flank. Going through. Towering header! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Chelsea know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Forward it goes. Palmer. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's had a look.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Could move up a gear here. He's off on him. He's one-on-one. Chance! It's there! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Munich tear their opponents apart once again. In with a header! And the ball's come out! Danger averted for now. And time is up. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. So there it is. Hello and welcome to you wherever you are. No doubt this is the standout fixture of the round, and I hardly need to tell you why. The atmosphere here is remarkable. A genuine sense of theatre, drama. It is akin to the eve of a coronation, with the coronation proper to follow after the final whistle. A point would earn them the crown. Easy work for the team that has been the best side in... It's Goretzka! Just off target.
Goretzka certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Samora. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Muslera.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Eliseu. Thuram Ulien. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Kane. Good idea, just poorly executed. Cuts it out. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. A buccaneering run from the defender. Battles to win it back. it's
Real chance! It's a goal! Could that be the start of something big?
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Munich have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they want to see their team make all the running from here.
Goretzka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gets on the end of it. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Strong punch. And it's Kane. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. And here's Kane. Played into the middle. He's gone for it! And he's there to clear it. Coaxed through there. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Kimmich. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Muslera. And help's available out wide.
Gets up to head! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Munich are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Munich take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Forward it goes. And here's Kane. Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Goretzka was not to be moved. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goretzka.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Kimmich. Guerrero. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Guerrero drives it forward. He could be in here. Locatelli. Lovely bit of skill there. Going through. Good clearance and very necessary. There are a few waiting for it. He's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Munich ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Kimmich. He's had a shot! Thuram Ulien. Stankovic. Turam Ulian plays it forward. Cambiasso. Muslera. Diaz. Kane loses his balance and loses the ball. Hoists it forward. Well read, he sorted that out. Kane, 2 goals to his name already. And it's Kane.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Very well to intervene. Locatelli. Devic.
Shoots! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And that's been lever clear. And he's there to cut it out. Eliseu. And the counter is on. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He's got options out wide. Now the counter. He gets past his man. Can he shoot? It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Gets it back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kane plays it back. He's being closely tested here. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Forward it goes. Gets it back. Lambert. Kenny. Played out to the right. Gets away from his opponent. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Diaz. He's got through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, real danger here. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's in! And it's played forward. Needed a better pass there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. He should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Cambiasso. Plays it out to the wing. Milinovic.
Hits one!
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
and it's hoisted clear. And that will be the final act. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest.
Has a pop! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Liverpool didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Rudiger.
Chiesa. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kameni. cut out in the nick of time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Chiesa puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Valverde plays it long. Bantai does well there, alert. Robertson played into space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Madrid are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Away from immediate danger. Emenike. And he's there to cut it out. They've managed to get it away. Hoists it forward. Van Dijk. Shall I? And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah plays it out to the flank.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Mondi. Kameni. Mbappe. Has a goal! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort. Madrid have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Now a chance to break. Well positioned to make that interception. Bergkamp. Forward it goes. Good ball, it's found its top. Emenike! Dashing forward at pace. The referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Shall I? Winks. Robertson collects the ball from behind. Real chance! Now the counter. Rodrigo.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Shalai. And it's Salah. Chiesa has a pop! Rodrigo tries to get it forward quickly. Vinicius Junior. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Cuts it out. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Vinicius Junior, he's got away. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Shalai. Good take, and he's had a look. Well, they can break here. Vinicius Junior plays it forward. And it's Salah. Shalai. What a ball this has turned out to be. Shapes to shoot! And the counter is on. Chiesa. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Great strength. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Endo. Chiesa. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And it's been taken straight back. He's played him through. Going for goal! He has done it!
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance.
He's had a shot! It's there!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Big chance!
Just off target.
Isak did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Ceballos. Brahim Diaz. Ceballos. It's a brilliant interception. Isak. And now the breakaway. Brady.
Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Chiesa goes for goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's it. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat.